Murray from BusinessAlchemy.tv, and today I want to talk to you about turning your stories into different futures. Because so much of the time we use our stories as a way of telling ourselves what we can't do, what we can't create, what isn't possible in our business. And one thing I've discovered over these last few years is that if we allow these stories we tell ourselves to actually show us what is possible, a whole different future can be created. And I want to give you an example. So about 8 years ago, I had really severe burnout. And I'm talking, couldn't get out of bed, couldn't speak, really couldn't do anything much at all. And I quit my job, and that's really the start of how I started my business, because I was like, well, I can't really work full time, what am I going to do? And the interesting thing is, for a long time, I didn't want to talk about the burnout, because to me it was just this thing that was, a problem to me. And I didn't want to revisit it, I didn't want to look at it. And then when I did start talking about it with people, it always invited people to choose something different. Because I started talking about it in ways of how to get over the burnout, how to avoid the burnout, all these different aspects of it that I have learned from over the years. And so today what I want to invite you to with your business is to look at the stories that you either avoid telling or the ones that you tell over and over but they don't take you anywhere. And I want you to actually talk to your story and ask it, okay, if you were going to contribute to my business, what story would I need to tell about you? Because our stories have like thousands of tiny different angles. And sometimes they contribute so that we can go in the media. Sometimes they contribute to us, to clients finding us. Sometimes it's literally about us leapfrogging from that space we thought we were in into a different space. So what story do you have around your business that could actually invite people into a new reality and into creating a new future? Because one of the things that I know is that because of the burnout, I now really desire to have people enjoy their work. And so I have all sorts of different ways of including that in my business. And if you were to actually look at your story for your business and look at all of the different ways that story could contribute, I think you might be surprised at what else you know that you've never really talked about. So today's question to play with is literally, what story am I ignoring that could make the greatest contribution to my business? And you don't want to tell it from the space of, oh my gosh, isn't it sad and tragic and terrible? And you don't want to tell it if you're still in the story, okay? If you're still living through it and it's got a bit of charge on it. You only want to tell it once you've got over that, once you've gone past it, and it can be a contribution then to other people, either as something that they don't want to do or a possibility that they hadn't even considered. So have fun playing with your stories today. And if you'd like to know more, you can join us in Business Alchemy Lab, and you can find information about that at businessalchemylab.com. Alrighty, have a really fun day playing with your stories, and I wonder what they could contribute to you that you've never been willing to receive before. I'm Lisa Murray from BusinessAlchemy.tv. Have a really beautiful day.